Now more with Jeff Oskay.
I do this for a living, which means my wife financially supports me, which is sweet. The other day, though, I'm sitting at home watching Oprah. My wife comes home early from work. She is pissed. I'm like, what are you doing home, hon? You've only been gone 12 hours. She's like, we need to talk. I was like, great, what'd I do this time? She's like, actually, it's not about you. I was like, sweet, that I'm actually going to pay attention. She's like, I hate my job. I'm miserable. I hate the backstabbing. I hate the bitching. I hate the policies. I hate the procedures. I realize it pays the bills, but I just can't do it anymore. I was like, that's all right, baby. We'll put together a resume for you. We'll find you something else that pays just as well. She's like, I don't think you understand. I want to be a full-time yoga instructor. I was like, well, what's that pay? She's like, about as much as your comedy. That's why we need to talk. I'm going to need you to go out and look for her. I was like, don't even say it. I know it needs to be done. Come here, give me a hug. It's going to be all right. But deep down inside, ma'am, I was thinking, oh, crap. Because now I'm going to have to get off my lazy ass and clean myself up, shave, take a shower, take my piercings out, put on a nice suit, go out and look for a new wife. Yeah, that's not easy. My wife loves the snooze bar in the morning. Any ladies here like the snooze bar? Oh, my wife's snooze bar fanatic. We'll be going to bed at 9. I'm setting the alarm. What time do you want to get up in the morning, hon? She's like 6:30. I'm like, what time do you want me to set the alarm for? She's like 1:15. Awesome. What we're going to do for our next anniversary, since I screwed up the last one so bad and she likes the snooze bar so much, I'm going to get one surgically installed in my chest. That way when we're making love, I start to go off too soon. Yeah, she can just hit it, he'll reset, and I'll give her another 9 minutes. I think she's going to like it a lot. A little bit about me. I don't drive because I don't have a license. I know what you're thinking. DUI, good guess, but no. I don't have a license because I can't spell the word license, and I refuse to own anything I can't spell. I don't own a fedora. I don't own an armoire. I don't own a poinsettia. I don't own marijuana. Oh, I have some pot. I got a load of that. Since I don't drive, I take the bus. How many people took the bus here tonight? Exactly. Why is that? If you ride the bus up in Chicago or out in New York or in San Francisco, you have everybody on the bus. You have your doctors, your lawyers, your white collar, your blue collar, your in-towners, your out-of-towners. Spectrum crosses the whole gamut. But if you're riding the bus in any other city other than those, then chances are you have made some serious incorrect life choices. You have not taken advantage of everything life has to offer and found yourself riding a soul-robbing people mover. That's all I'm saying. Riding the bus sucks. What's worse, people? Waiting to ride the bus. Because you're just out there for everyone to stare at. You feel like you're an exhibit on display at the world's largest drive-through loser zoo. Hillbillies come by and moon you out of their 4x4s, throw their half-empty Pabst cans at you. The other day, I was waiting on the bus, half an hour late, pouring down rain, of course. I am drenched, just miserable. The light turns red, all the cars pile up at the light, and they are just gawking. I made eye contact with this one woman, and she looked familiar, but I couldn't quite put my finger on how I knew her until a smile came to her face. And I realized it was that teacher who told me I'd never amount to Yeah, she recognized me, too, because she rolled down her window and was like, ha ha, I told you, you dumb bastard. I was like, Sister Marie Grace. Oh, such language. Me and my wife, we wanted to get a house. A realtor sold us a house in a transitional neighborhood, which at the time I thought meant up and coming, but after living there a year, I realized the only transition taking place in my neighborhood is that from the hood into Little Mexico. It's true. My house is 8 houses down from the Plaza a la Española, which is a Mexican strip mall. They have a taqueria, great tacos. Next to that, they have a Mexican bakery that also wires or launders money to Mexico. Next to that, they have a Mexican pawn shop where they sell the they steal out my garage. And it's true. And If there's any Latinos here tonight, these are just jokes. My wife, actually 100% Mexican. Her name's Alicia Castillo. Like I said before, she's a good worker. Not much on the English, but very good on the scrubby. So it works out nice. I went down to the Speedway by my house the other day, the gas station there, to pick up a pack of Swishers, and as I was walking up, there was a rather tattered gentleman standing out front, and I accidentally made eye contact with him. And I was like, oh, he's going to talk to me. He did. I got 3 feet away from him. The guy smiles at me. He's got not a single tooth in his mouth. He's completely toothless. He says to me, hey, man, I'm a little down on my luck. I was wondering if you might be able to help me out. I was like, yeah, man, sorry, not today. I have no spare teeth. I'm like, you're a little down on your luck? Isn't that a little optimistic? I think if I lost one of my front teeth, I'd be a little down on my luck. I think by the time my mouth was void of all teeth, I would have upgraded the severity of my condition. You know, something like, hey, look at me, I can't even bite through a sandwich. I have to drink all my meals. Do you think you could help me out? Speaking of toothless people, does meth make you toothless, or do just toothless people love meth? I got that at fortune cookie at the P.F. Chang's. They're so cutting edge. I live in the hood, so of course I own a pit bull. If one doesn't come with the house, you have to go buy one. I have a cute little red-nosed pit. Her name's Lily. She's the sweetest, cutest dog in the world. This dog would not hurt a soul. I'm serious. She would not hurt a soul. People are freaked out, though, when they hear she's a pit bull. Called my friends up. I'm like, hey, man, bring the kids over. Let them have a play with the new pit bull puppy. My friend's like, you idiot. I am never bringing my kids over again as long as you have that dog. I was like, sweet. Yeah, I hate his kids. But these dogs, they get a bad rap. You only hear in the media pit bull mauls child or pit bull eats child to death. They never tell you what led up to that pit bull mauling that child, do they? They always leave out the fact that dog's been tied up for the last 10 years behind some guy's trailer that's on like a little 4-foot rope tied to a cinder block holding up a rusted out Datsun B210. The dog's just living a little semicircle of his own pee and crap. He's covered in fleas and ticks and worms. If his leash was longer, he'd make the fence and hang himself. The dog is miserable, hadn't eaten in months, and then next door neighbor Timmy. Cute 4-year-old Timmy. He just got done having supper. Comes out for an afternoon romp, his breath still stinking of the Spam, his shirt's all stained with Cheese Whiz, his fingers are all sticky with orange Faygo, and he goes over and starts smacking the dog with his sticky Faygo fingers. That dog's gonna eat him. Yeah. How could you be mad at the dog? This dog's starving. Little Timmy smells like an all-you-can-eat white trash buffet. Dinner served.
Find out more about Jeff Oskay at his MySpace page at myspace.com/Jeff Oskay. Right after the break, the Sierra Mist Local Comedian of the Week, Derek Vana.